On the IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm at Bethnal Green today at York Hall for the Next Gen show. With me I've got Jake the Blade Ball. Jake, a tough fight against Joe Sherriff, put him down a couple of times, got the win in the end.
That's it, well, put him down a couple of times in the second round. I thought the second time, I thought he stopped it, that's why I jumped down and started screaming, but first put down, I done my lead hand. So that's why honestly I sort of eased off a little bit on the jab and I was throwing mainly the backhands, but listen here, got through it as you do. And on to the next one now. Obviously they're the sort of learning fights you need coming up. I mean, English title looks like it could be happening pretty soon after that. I mean, with the hand obviously it made it a bit harder for you. What was Jim and that saying in the corners here? Yeah, no, it literally all was just basically trying to tip with my lead hand, you know what I mean? Just keep it out there, feeding where it is. And then really I was hurting him to the body, but my main shot I was hitting with a jab and a lead hand to the body, but every time I was throwing it, literally my hand was in bits, so I was just tipping with the jab. Couldn't really put off them power shots with the lead hand, so when he was walking I was catching him a lot with the lead hook. But sort of had to just go a bit easy on the jab and just try and find the backhands, the big backhands. But listen, he's a tough fella, fair play to Joe Sherriff. He's a great fighter, good tough fight, good 10 rounds, done the rounds with ease, to be honest with you. Very, very happy with my fitness. Around ringside there was people going, oh, like, they couldn't really call the fight, they didn't know what sort of way it was going to go, what the scores were going to be. I mean, did you see that as a fair result when the scorecards come in? I saw myself. I'd give Joe probably about 3 rounds maximum, personally, and that's only because I slowed down with my hand, wasn't throwing a lot of shots, and then picked it up in the last 3-4. What round did you feel that go in? It was second round. It was after the first knockdown. I hit him on top of the head. I felt it go straight away, but then I went a bit mad in the second round and caught him with quite a few shots, put him down again, and literally after that my hand just was killing me. Obviously we're towards the beginning of the year now, a few months left. I mean, I know there's a Next Gen show in, was it November or October, one of the two. Looking doubtful now because of the hand? Yeah, no, well I'm going away in a couple of weeks, so I probably won't be on that October show, so I'll probably be out November time tonight, hopefully. Yeah, look, the hand, I've checked over the doctor, it's only bruised, so it ain't broken, nothing like that. So I'll just keep it iced, I'll be back in the gym soon. As the camp gone, I know you train pretty hard all year round, you're never really out of the gym, I mean, but this time going forward, I mean, how was it? No, it was wicked. As you know, all us fighters on the gym back for 15 round fighters. You know what I mean? We're not messing about now. I'll be honest, I was over the moon with fitness. You know what I mean? I've done 10 rounds. I've done my V's, honestly. So now it's another milestone tick, another box checked in the locker. So. Jim, do you come round? Come on. Where do you live? Hey Jim, can you sit here, mate? That was pretty good. Bloody hell. No, Jim, how did you rate Jake's performance tonight? Yeah, listen, I remember doing my first 10 rounds at York Hall as well. Jake can say what he wants about how he felt, but until you've done it, you don't know you can do it. As you see in that McGregor fight the other night, after 3-4 rounds, he was exhausted. So for Jake as a professional fighter, tonight was like a learning curve. Forget about the opponent. Jake's he was undefeated, so he was decent coming in. But Jake's got his sights set a lot higher than these type of fights. So it was a good learning curve for the 10 rounds, getting the atmosphere, getting the experience. And he come through. Obviously, he didn't say nothing in the corner, didn't moan about his hand. He just mentioned it was like a good pro after the fight, but he just dealt with the situation as it comes. So I've got to take that and give him 10 out of 10. First 10 rounds, I've done it really well. And in that mindset as well, as he just said there, he knows he can do the 10 rounds, and next one is on to the 12 rounders. Obviously I know you're a big fan of Jake, obviously, especially being his trainer, but how far can Jake go? I know it's not the English title's not where you want to finish the journey. Listen, boxing's stage by stage, step by step. And today, we're in it for one thing. Yeah, that's the work out, baby. And today he's made another step, so it's like a gradual process. He made mistakes in there which we can go back to the gym and work on. There's things that he can do so much better, but like I said, the pressure of doing 10 rounds for the first time, like boxing a kid with a 0 on his record, like never been beat. All these things, like as a human being, you sit there, because I've sat in a change room with the same things myself, boxing undefeated fighters, going out in big fights. So I know once you make them steps, you can't even see what he does, yeah, he just does it. You become a different fighter. So for Jake tonight, for me, that's a box tick, done 10 rounds, and perfect. He's got the win, and touch with his hand ain't too bad, and he can get back in the gym and get back on with whoever come up back
next
in Monday.
So. Not that soon. But listen, boys, right, well done tonight. Cheers, Jake, obviously, congratulations, Jim, well done. And the rest of you.
Cheers, mate.
Not you, Barry, you do your own thing. Alright, listen, thanks for watching IFL TV, and I'll catch up with you soon. Top man.